Hello and welcome back to Tharic Plays Blood Bowl 2. Today we are once again playing with the Lizardmen, and we are a little bit under strength right now. We're missing a Saurus. So yeah, just 5 of them, but no Loner Skink because we do still have a bench, so we are at 12 players right now. And that just means we have to live with that loss, basically. And let's see what kind of opponent we can find today. I wouldn't mind a little bit of a more easier match. That wait time is pretty long though, so we'll pause real quick and yeah, see you in a moment. And here we are. So, a 1460 human team. It's been a while since we've seen some humans here. So let's take a look at their team. I noticed the 4 rerolls right away, so that's one more than they should have in my opinion. We've got 2 Mighty Blow Blitzers, a Block Catcher, 3 Block Linemen, a Guard Ogre, and 14 players, also one more than they should have. 3 Catchers, okay. So what's their statistic at? Oh, wow. He's been 5 wins? Okay. That's pretty good. So maybe the 4 rerolls isn't a mistake? We'll see. But I think we are not set up in the worst way against them, even though he will get 100k in inducements. Will we see a bribe, though? With 14 players, he can definitely afford to go for one. No, he goes for the safe Apo choice. Okay. So I'm a little bit intimidated by his 5-0-0 record right now, but we'll see what we can do there. I do have a lot of Mighty, or not a lot of Mighty Blow, I do have Mighty Blow. And we have Frenzy, and we have the strength advantage in our Saurai. We'll see what we can do here. We are missing a Saurus, of course, though, and so that's a problem. Oh, the rain isn't nice. Still going on offense, though. Not redorking, recording. And our opponent's name is Rarius, I assume you would pronounce that, and he's playing the Ulrich Hammers. So he has a 3-player bench, which could be a problem. Or not necessarily a problem, it just in all likelihood means that we won't get to play with numbers advantage for a long time, because I would have to injure or KO at least 4 of his players to get him down to 10 long term. And so I'm not sure we can make that happen. And speaking about the human team, they did buff the human catcher because they used to have armor value 7. But in Blood Bowl 2 they gave them armor value 8 for some reason. It's a slight buff, but it just means that the catchers aren't quite that squishy as they used to be. And I shouldn't forget that humans actually are pretty fast, so the catchers are movement 8 and the blitzers are movement 7. So they're not that slow, and I think their slowest piece is the lineman with 6, or the ogre with 5, but let's not count the ogre there, because it's the big guy. Ideally I'm going to kill the ogre right away, but not sure that's going to work, of course. We'll see. So he is setting up for or against Frenzy right now, basically. So I'll have to wait and see if I can use Underbite. I might not want to because of that. I think I'll just use him on the LOS in this case, even though it's not what I initially would want. Switch these 2. Nope, that was wrong. These 2. No, actually like this. Okay. Looks weird, probably plays weird, but as long as it works. And I don't really want to open up the sides too much, so let's set up like this. And who wants to carry the ball? Well, for one, this guy, actually. Because he's got 3 SPP. And they are both in good position, so might as well. Well, actually, since I'm on offense, I don't really need to have Twitchy on the pitch, so we keep Noctalios back here, who is at 3 SPP as well. So we'll use him for additional ball handling. Okay. Looks a bit weird, but let's hope that it just works out as I want it to. And right now the biggest threats to us are his 2 Mighty Blow players, so I'd really like to get rid of those. Okay, Very Sunny is better than the Rain. Okay. Crocs Ball. That could be fun. Oh, of course. Now that's a bad start. That's a better start, though. But this means the Crocs has the ball. I'm not sure I like that. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's also not really that good. And I was considering just pushing him away so that I could free up Yaldagorth here. For the block. Let's see, this is weird now. So I'm trying to decide if I want to blitz first and then block, or the other way around. Let's risk the blitz first, which will be this one here. Okay, nice. And now he will block. Okay, yeah, we'll go right here. That makes this a 2 dice into the POW. And I'll actually need to go back a space with him. Nope, we roll a 1, so we just don't move. Okay, not that ideal, but it could probably be worse. So, do I want to set up a skink? Or try to get him there? Yeah, I think we can do that. It alleviates the pressure on these guys a little bit. Actually, I'm going to set up 2, just so that we do have somewhere to go. And we'll just keep this as it is. I'm debating on whether or not I want Shogath right there, because they could blitz here. But it's a bad blitz for him, so I think I'm fine with just keeping him there. His Ogre would be the only one that could get a good one in there, so right now this will be a 2 dice against. But I will have to remove the Ogre again, which is what I don't like about this. But I assume he's not going to base Underbite, and that might allow me to blitz him away fairly consistently. We'll see. And he is orienting at least some of his players pretty far back, which will leave me room to maneuver, I think. It depends on where he ends up blitzing, I guess. But he shouldn't have too many bad options there. So these both don't have block. Okay, he goes for that corner, which... That's actually better. Or it's not better, it's okay, because now he's not next to the Crocs. He could still make that with the going for it if he wants to force me to blitz backwards, because then I really... Well, I could do that with Shogath then. He doesn't though, so that's nice. But we're already back to 10 against 10 players. Which is unfortunate. Okay, and he definitely knows what he's doing. So although I started saying that it looks weird, he really knows what he's doing, because I assume he saw that I wanted to blitz here, and if I don't make that on the first one, I'm going to lose an assist right there, or because of this guy, and that means I won't be able to keep up the 2 dice against the ogre, which is pretty bad. I think I still have a way of doing that though, so let's see about this one first. Good. And I'm actually not going to follow that one now. So let's see about this. That does not work. So I'm going to take the dodge here and hope that it's just not going to screw up. Good. Because now, even though that's going to get me blocked, I can do this blitz and keep the 2 dice. It would have been only important in case I fail the first one, which I didn't. But it's still nice that it worked. And maybe I should have taken the both down and moved him away again, but I like having him there. So let's see. The problem is I need to assume that this guy will move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So... Wait. Crocs does have 6, yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 1 player there. Next, we need to move the Crocs. Good. Let's see. Nope. Okay, not working quite as I had hoped, but yeah, okay, if I dodge him, I could still get there. Which I guess is probably okay. Let's see, so I'd really like to make the Crocs ball work, basically. I have to wait and see if that is actually possible. But I think it's a decent shot. So, okay, no dodge reroll needed yet. So, let's just go this way around, even though it's longer. It just doesn't mean I don't have to dodge, and it creates it's still a scoring threat, basically. The very sunny just means -1 on passing rolls. I won't throw the ball anyways, and catching is not a passing roll, so it's just a throw itself. So it doesn't affect me quite as much. The rain would have been worse, because that would have been -1 to pickup rolls. I mean, I did catch the ball here, so it was not that important in that case, but it could have become a problem if that hadn't happened. But I think right now it's actually looking somewhat okay. He will block here, I guess. He can't really get a good block here, so I should be good to knock him down. Okay, yeah, he's getting some good block rolls so far. Well, 1 both down and 1 defender down doesn't constitute good rolls yet, but it's a tendency to get the knockdowns, which I don't like. But as long as, because he didn't KO us this time, it's not that big of a deal. And so Yaldagorth is pretty out of the way right now. Oh yeah, he can blitz Xesanoth, of course. And he will definitely do so. Yep, there it comes. Oh, double pushes. No re-rolling. Okay. I assumed that could have led to a reroll. Okay, he is... I'm trying to decide if that's good or not. Definitely knows how to slow me down. That's the problem. But I think that might still be okay. Yeah, let's think this through. Okay, I do have an idea. So I'm actually going to take the push here. And follow, because that is going to allow me to disconnect Underbite from the Ogre. Which is what we want. Good. Next, we'll blitz this guy. This all looks weird, and it's probably going to end a little bit weird as well, but I think it might work out. 1, 2, so there. That allows me to move Nurakath over this way and make this a 2-dice block. Let's actually push him next to the skink, because I just don't want him moving. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Puts him next to this guy. But it probably could be worse. So we'll put one guy up there. And that's why having him over here is actually pretty okay. Let's just see if we move now first. That one is potentially pretty important. There we go. Croc's ball continuing. The Ogre is a problem, of course. And it could have been better to just keep him in there. But I still think I like it like this. Yeah, let's go there with Shogath. Although, no, let's go here. Or maybe not even there. He can't get a blitz in here, so let's go there, actually, because I don't want to be blitzed by the Mighty Blow dude, and the Ogre could blitz him if he's there. But if I'm here, I'm safe, and he can't get a clear shot at the player there. Okay, that was the last thing to do anyways. And I injure myself, because why not? At least it's only badly hurt, but it is not good, because that means I don't have a reserve player anymore, and I might be down to 10 players for the next drive. And it won't stay that way, and so far my rolls haven't been good enough to deal more than 1 KO. Well, I've injured one of my own, and he KO'd another one. So it's still pretty even. Okay, going in there. I can be pretty happy about him continually pushing us, though. That is definitely helpful. And I probably should have just tried to hand off the ball to Skink to make it easier on myself, but I didn't, and now I kind of have to pay the price. Okay. Trying to decide how I'm going to get out of this. I know there's a chain push option. I'm just trying to figure out how I can do it and still be able to move afterwards. So if I... Ah, the jerk. He doesn't let me use my frenzy. Makes sense, of course. But that means I might not be able to do what I want to do. So let's see, I can blitz, push him to there. Or I could push him over here. Yeah, let's do that, I think. Problem is putting ourselves next to the ogre. And I'm definitely going to blitz like... Oh no, I can't. I need to go here. Let's see, it's a weird setup and I'm making it more difficult on myself than I should. But I'm having fun doing this right now, so why the hell not? Yep, go for the assist. That is a 1 dice though. Courtesy of the ogre. So I kind of need an assist and I hope that I can get that. Okay. So now it's a 2 dice into the POW, into the push, over there. Just a stun. I won't get away from this guy, unfortunately. But I'm still basically in a decent position, I think. So we'll move that way. Assuming I can get the knockdown here, which will be pretty important. I do need to dodge here first, just to do this, I think. We don't want these guys to follow us. And so let's hope that this knockdown works. Nah, it's just a push. But it at least means he needs to blitz. And I won't block here because it's a 2 dice against. And I don't have an issue with that. And the ogre is the biggest blitzing threat. So he has only 1 player that should be able to blitz, to reach us per blitz. Which is why I put Nectalios there. He could move more players, or at least this catcher around, if he blocks here. But we'll have to wait and see about that. Oh, once again, every skink block is a knockdown. That's not good. And this makes it worse. I still had to take the risk, I think. But I'm not happy that he is getting all knockdowns. And that just means he can, once again, get the annoying defense going. And I'm not sure that I will be able to keep removing that. And it's already 2 KOs now and an injury. So I'm down to 8. And at the worst, that will go back up to 9 against his 11. Oh, and he can get another player there. Oh, that's a shame. So now he's got a 2 dice. No, it's a 1 dice. It's 4, 5. But it's a 1 dice with block. Oh, I assume he's going to do that. Probably from here. No, he goes straight up. That's a reroll. And that's me going down. Aww. I tried my best there. So no Crocs ball. And I'm not in the best position because he's got 3 tackle zones on the ball. It's just not good. And all of my Sarai are in positions where they won't be able to help too much there. So this is far from a good setup right now. Oh, well, we'll see. Let's do this first. But my Mighty Blow keeps failing me. That's the problem. Underbite is just not performing very well today. And that will become a problem at some point. Or it already is a problem. And I just stuns. If you're down a few players, it's really not that easy to work with. So I'm taking this one because I like to see where the scatter goes. And I'm just hoping for a decent scatter here. That's not a decent scatter, by the way. That is not what a decent scatter looks like. Okay, that's a shame. So, Crocs. Of course he boneheads. Now that I really need him to stand up, he boneheads. Ah, come on. Just don't do that. Kind of can afford to go for those first, so we need to block here. Push to there, and I will follow. Okay, this is a little bit difficult to decide right now. Because it will involve dodges, or at least one. But I might as well try, I think. So let's do this one. Good. Because now I have a 2-die splits against this guy. Or first of all, now I can stand him up and move him where I want him to be. Which is probably right there. Okay, down you go. So if I go for the pickup and make it, I can score. I have 2 skinks on the ball, plus the Sarai in there. I'm not sure it's worth the risk. Can remove 1. Let's try. Okay, nice. Dodge works as well, so all I need is the going for it, and I will score now. Okay. Not the ideal way, but at least I did get the touchdown. And let's see what the KOs say. His is not that important because he does have a bench. I don't anymore though. So I kind of need my KOs to come back. And both of them stay out, of course. Really? That is kind of mean. So what did I roll there? A 1 and a 3. So, obviously, not good what happened there. But there also really isn't anything I can do about it, as always. So actually, let's put these back a little bit further. Like so, and then do this. And he still has 4 turns to score, and it's 9 against 11. Because it is the worst case scenario. I could have gone back up to 11 players, but why would I? would have been too easy. So this is not a good setup right now. And he'll probably get the knockdown against my entire line of scrimmage as well. Because he's got the guard, Ogre. It would have been so nice to score with Oryx. And I think I was fairly close. I struggled figuring out how to move him safely, because he did a good job at just blocking me at every corner. And then I couldn't quite disconnect the way I liked, and he got the knockdown against the skink, which allowed him... Just a push would have negated his chance to move both of the players through there, I think. It at least would have made it a little bit more difficult for him, but he did get the knockdown, so it's no use in complaining there. Oh yeah, he's going all out. He's got strength 5 basically, so he's got the 2 assists, the guard and the normal assist against both of them, and he's going for mighty blow against both of them, so he wants to remove the Saurai. Makes sense. I'm not happy about it, of course. But what am I supposed to do? Get a blitz now. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Let's just see what happens. Nope, we just got an extra reroll, which I don't mind. Not a fan of that kick, though. Back here would have been a lot better. Would have forced him to put himself backwards. He's set up very aggressively. Okay, down goes Olkoth. And now he can just cage up right here, which I obviously don't like. Okay, nice, just a push. He's not going to follow that, because it would mean the counter block next turn. And he doesn't want to risk that. Let's see, yeah. He will send this catcher deep, or he might put him here and then blitz there. Oh yeah, he has another player back there, so the catcher will go deep. At least over here somewhere, so he will blitz with this blitzer now. Okay, at least, I mean, he did get his blocks against the skinks are so far, I think, 100% successful. But his blocks against the Saurai have been a lot of pushes. I should point that out as well, I feel like. So they do have dodge, yes, which means I do need a defender down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, serve. We could serve this catcher if we want to. That sounds like a reasonable idea. This guy is a scoring threat, but him I can base with the skinks. So I think I'd like to actually try for the serve here, if he gives me the option. It's a little bit of a risk because it involves going for it, and quite a number of them. But I think it might actually be worth it. Okay, down goes Oryx, and he might follow that one, I think. Yep, there it is. Okay. All of that is, of course, still perfectly reasonable. Nah, so we don't want this. We want this. And then we want the rookie skink right there. And I think I'll put Shogath right here. I am giving him a lot of room to work with, but I need to set up first in case I do fail. So we'll see. Okay, that's fine. We do... Oh, he might not use the dodge now. He does, though. So I will definitely serve him. Goodbye. And that at least puts him down to 10 players, and that's an injury. Good. That is definitely helpful, but I will be forced to do one more going for it just to get away from being surfed again. And we'll go back here, because that will make it the most difficult for him to set up a counter surf. Don't like this, of course, but there really isn't too much I can do about that. And so even though this, it weakens my position right here, I think we'll just put Twitchy to over there, because he might want to dodge with this guy, and now I'm blocking his dodge options. It's 3 players to negate this one scoring threat, which is overkill, but it could be worse. And I'm debating on whether or not I want to dodge here, because I do have, it's a 5+ dodge, but I do have a reroll. So I think I'm actually going to risk this. Because it's 3 turns, I still have 3 rerolls, so it's not wasting one, definitely. And it would be useful to get. So let's try. It's still a risky move, of course, but it is 1/5+ on 2 attempts. Nope, not working. Okay. Might be a mistake, but I still think I'm okay with trying that, even though it did not work. Well, it now gives him the free chance there. Oh, for the first time he doesn't just get it. And sidestep, we will of course go back here, because it does create the 2-space screen that we want, so that he can't move a player past here that easily. He won't go too far anyways, I think. Yeah, well, maybe. Not quite sure yet where he will end up. So in hindsight, dodging, even trying for the dodge here was probably a mistake, because it allowed him to just, well, he could have just made it in a little bit bigger route, but he couldn't have gone straight down here, which he now could. So where is he going to end up? He already blitzed, which means he either will take the risky dodges here, so, well, somewhat risky, or he will leave him there to be blocked. Yeah, where will he go with the ball carrier now? Not sure he thought this completely through. I think he might end up over here. No, he goes in there. So is he not going to block here? Because if he just pushes them, he will push me next to the ball carrier. And I think he's just realizing that. I assume he's going to go there. Yep. Let's see if he makes the GFI. He does not, so that's a reroll. Is it too much to ask to hope for a double 1? Yep. Okay. That's a shame. But still, let's see what these blocks give, because he's out of rerolls now. Just a push. Good. And the last one is with the ogre, so that's the risky one. Yep, needs to still get the 2 dice, so he can't follow that. And there's the bonehead. That means I will get a 2 dice blitzed against his ball carrier. Because I do have... No, he wants to prevent that. And makes the situation worse in the process. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I need to move him out of the way first. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 splits, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 splits. Either way, he needs to move out of the way, which is what we're going to do. We are going to go right there. Even though this one would be one without going for it, I'd much rather have that chance, I think. So now this is the GFI blitz, which means I kind of need to do some other stuff first, though. Just to be on a safer side. So let's see about this. First we need to negate the assists that he might get. Then we'll do this block. Down you go. And I'll follow that. So this is looking pretty good right now. We'll have to wait and see if I can make it work completely. But it's a nice tendency. Oh, but down I go. Let's hope that I don't roll double one. Because I'm leaving this side very exposed right now. Please scatter over there. Ah, not quite. Okay, options, options. I think we're just going to go for the blocking of his approach right now. So let's set up some tackle zones, at least right now. And next I need to set up a scoring threat, which is twitchy, of course. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which means we need to go here with him so that he can do that without any GFIs. Although he does have sure feet, doesn't he? Yeah, so let's actually put him back here because that would mean a handoff would be easier in case I do make it there, which would be really good. And then let's try to take care of these. And that's the turnover. Ah, that's a shame. Oh no. That's no good. That is bad. So the KO is unfortunate. Good thing is he can't move too many of his players, especially the one that he wants to pick up the ball with, which is his thrower. And I do have 3 tackle zones on the ball right now. His ogre is stuck. This Mighty Blow guy is stuck. And I put Shogath over here so that this guy, well, he can probably still reach him and blitz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. But it's at least one space more that he needs to go. I was just about to say, let's not hope for a turnover, basically. Still happened, though. Okay, nothing there. So he just decides to keep me where I am. That is fine. I have no problems with that. Okay, down goes Oryx. So I assume he will now take or live with the fact that he might not score or probably will not score, and is setting up the defense against Twitchy. That's what I assumed. Bit of a shame. Oh, that's a reroll. And that's the skull. Ooh. Is that all I need? It might be. Okay, that's not the problem yet. So, we need to remove tackle zones. Which means we'll just block this guy. Okay, a push would have been better. Or not a push, a defender stumbles, because through a chain push we could have pushed him there and this guy to over here then. And that would have removed both of them right away, which now is not happening. So we still need to do this one. Better. And we'll do this and follow to give myself another tackle zone on the ball. So right now I'm just trying to get a blitz to clear up this, and we'll do the normal block right here because it's more important. Or it's the action that needs to work first. That's good enough. And I didn't want to end up next to the ogre, which is why I did it that way. Then we'll blitz over there. Oh, and that's the reroll gone. That's a shame. We did get a knockdown, but it's still the reroll gone. So this is looking, if not impossible, at least unlikely. And I did block myself in here pretty spectacularly. Let's just see if I make the pickup first. I don't, so the point is moot anyways. Ah well, he does get another block here, which I don't like, because it's the Mighty Blow guy. But at least, in all likelihood, we have prevented his scoring attempt. It's still possible, but it's just looking very unlikely. And Twitchy is safe from that Mighty Blow guy, which is possibly more important. Because he might be our one-turn touchdown option later on. Yeah, he wants to still score. I think otherwise I don't see why he would do the one dice. He could have gotten himself an assist right there. But I think he's trying to clear up a player to pick up the ball with. He still needs to dodge here. Or he might blitz and hope for a knockdown and then move down. But it's all risky what he's going to do. It's not impossible, it's just difficult. And I wouldn't mind him failing, to be honest. Because I'm happy that I made that defense work with being one player down later. And then two again. But I really need the KOs to come back. And if not the Skinks, at least the Saurus. I definitely need the Saurus back. Oh, yeah, he wants to remove Underbite. Let's see. Nope, not happening. So is he going to try to score? Might be. He could still just do this. 1, 2... Okay, I know that's a 2 dice against block, though. And he needs to reroll that, because otherwise I'm not going to move. Nope. So he's not taking the risk. Because he would have pushed me, and then this guy could have dodged and gotten this. But now that's just not an option anymore. He can't score effectively. Well, this guy would have to go into the end zone. He is going... I have to applaud him for that. He's going for the scoring chance over the bash. That's really good. I like that. I really still... Okay, he doesn't make it work. Good. I have to say, I really still hope he doesn't make it work, but I think that was the right thing to try, even though it was risky. And please just... Okay, the Skinks still stay out, because why not? But I did get the Saurus back, which is what I wanted. So my setup does not change at all. I'm still not happy that I'm 2 players down, but oh well, what can we do? I repelled his attacks once, we might be able to do so twice, but I doubt he will make the mistake again that will allow me to serve one of his catchers. So we'll see. But we are in somewhat of an okay scenario right now. Probably best case scenario considering all factors, because we're still in the lead. And no permanent injuries yet. And considering they failed their KO rolls again, I'm happy that I did get the 1 player back that I really, really need. I kind of need all of them, but the Saurus more than others, because I kind of need the touchback. That's not nice. So is he just going to give it straight to a catcher? And he did leave... Oh, no, he did leave the thrower? No, he does have 2 throwers, so... Ah, yeah, that catcher is injured, so doesn't he have 3? Oh, okay, and down I go. Okay, in case you heard that, that was my doorbell. And I know that I don't need to answer that right now. Not only because I can't, but because it's just a signal that the washing machine is free now, because I wanted to wash. And I couldn't, because my neighbor were doing so. And so that should be fine. So am I weird? Didn't he have 3 catchers? Okay, down goes Dowell off. I'm a bit confused right now, or did I think he had 3 catchers when there was 2 catchers and 2 throwers? Or am I just that blind? Yeah, I kind of need to answer that real quick. I'm sorry. Okay, and I'm back. She just wanted the confirmation that I heard her, basically. Okay, so I think that's probably what happened. So he doesn't actually have 3 catchers. He had 2, and I just saw the 2 skills and assumed it would be 3 catchers, even though one of them was a thrower. To be fair, they do have 1 skill in common. No, they actually don't. I'm looking at the 2 throwers again. Okay, so he's going very heavily on this one side. Oh, that bonehead, though. That is really good. So in that case, I have 2 options. I could block here and then move Xesanoth away, or I could block there to move over there as well and keep these guys occupied. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to go for. So for now, we'll just keep it like that. And let's see, I'm definitely going to blitz the catcher again. That is out of the question. I think I'm going to use Twitchy right here. Which means... let's see, can I... yeah, I kind of need to do this. Yeah, let's start with that. It's 2 3-dice blocks. So chances are we're just going to knock him down. And that just means I can screen right here, which is what I want. Then we'll do this block. And this is just to occupy my Saurus, and that will work. And as long as I don't stun him or injure him or do anything the like, we won't move away here because he's just going to move back again. But this means I will definitely block over here, hope that I don't screw this up, and then we can move the Saurus back. Good enough. I'm not completely happy with that outcome, of course, but it is good enough. And I think I'm not going to follow, because right now he needs to get himself another assist here to make that work. Well, he can just block here and then have the assist, but it's still probably the better setup, and we'll move back here to make it more difficult for him to knock down Daoloth. Ooh. I think this might be one of the better Lizardmen matches I've played. The start was really weird. I still pulled through somehow. Then we managed to go on defense. And I think I think I've pointed it out previously already, I think my defensive play is better than my offensive play on a lot of the races. And so I'm really happy with how the defense turned out. Okay, wow, he starts with the Ogre block. That is a risky take. Once again, good enough. Oh. Okay, that's a stun. Not good, but it could be worse, of course. Yeah, but my team is not... I haven't inflicted a single injury on him so far. Just 1 KO and a bunch of stuns, so my ammo breaks have been really subpar. Yeah, he's just trying to switch sides, and he will blitz here with this guy. That'll work, of course. So he's trying to draw me apart. Let's see if he can make that work or not. I hope not. But you never know, of course. And he also... oh, that's no good. Oh, and that's really no good. MNG, nothing to use the apple for, even though I don't like it. And he should probably go there. No, he goes back here. The thing is, he can't catch up with his catcher, his thrower. He will just go back there. Yeah, he is just trying to pull me in both directions so that I won't be able to protect myself against him completely. 1, 2, And 2 KOs. Oh boy. Yeah. Really not ideal. Yeah, and he just wants to keep Underbite back here. That makes sense. I'm not a fan, but it does make sense. And he could have gone a little bit further back if he wanted to. Okay, we won't blitz with the Crocs, so he once again boneheads, of course. Oh man, really? That's the 4th time that has happened this match. And I would point out that it's all working despite that happening the entire match, basically. And I'm pushing him over this way. Okay, just a KO, but at least it's a player of the pitch. Because the action will be over here, so I can't really afford to not be over there. Do this one. Good. I'll stay. Let's see, this is part of the problem, of course, because I can't close this down completely. And I will leave him a lot of room, so this is going to go there. I will not follow, which means I do need to set up a player here first. Or possibly there. And we'll put Twitchy behind. Because he could also still go this way, but I do have that somewhat covered. But this guy is the immediate scoring threat, so I do need to take care of him. Yeah, we'll take the push. And stay, as I've already mentioned. And I won't move him afterwards. So I am drawn really, really thin, and that is a problem. If the Crocs would have just stood up, that would have really helped. Just to keep the middle here from moving too much, at least the Ogre. But now he can move the Ogre around if he wants to. And can leave the Crocs behind, because the Crocs did bone. I can't think of a rhyme on Safety Dance right now, I'm sorry. And he goes for the Skink Blitz, at least with not with a Mighty Blow player. He did get the knockdown again. Once again, solid choices there, or solid rolls there. But let's see. So far, I'm not sure how much that is going to help him on his offense. Because now he will go through the middle again, and that will allow me to maybe get my players back in. He does have a player advantage, and he can just try and block or base all of my Saurai and keep me from moving too much. And that is definitely part of what he's doing, but we'll have to wait and see. Yep, he even uses his catcher to just keep Underbite from moving. So all of these Saurai are right now not able to move away, and that's a problem. He has already blitzed, so he can't do so anymore. But the catcher will just move to here. I do have an idea, of course. I always have ideas, as you all know. Depends on what he does with these last guys. He could also just go over here, which would screw with some of my plans. This is also already good enough, because I assumed he would go here. Then I could have blitzed with this and moved the Crocs down there. So I do have a different idea now as well. Actually, multiple ideas. So for one, I do have dodge on him, which means I could just try to dodge away and blitz here and put myself next to the ball carrier. Oh, that is so stupid. So what I probably should do right from the beginning is this, because it's the sidestep player, and if you can't remove him, he's going to be a very big annoyance. These are bad blocks. Now that's a 1 dice, but that's still not good. I could have dodged him in here first. Yeah, as much as I hate it, I'm going to go for the risky play, and we'll just stand these guys up. But let's go for a little bit of... It's still less risky to do this, just so that I have 2 players on the ball carrier, basically. And this one he needs to blitz away. So we are going to dodge. Ah, that's a shame. So that's turnover because I do have a dodge reroll. Oh, I stun myself. I really need break tackle. It's too late now. So the problem now is he can get a block against Twitchy, which I really don't like. Okay, that's just a push, but he probably won't blitz him. So at least Twitchy is maybe safe for now. I've got the sidestep there. That's the important thing. He needs to get rid of him. Okay, he will blitz. And what he should do is blitz from here. And that is what he's doing. So he's making the smart choice. I will, of course, go back there and not next to his Mighty Blow guys. Because this was the free space to occupy in case he blitzed me from over here and stick to the ball carrier. Oh, so he will just not move this turn with him. He will block away with him. He will block me away with the ball carrier. That works. Next to the ogre. So I do get another round here. And right now, what we should note is that this is not blocked. So he needs to do that, basically. Yeah, he really knows what he's doing. So the 5 wins were really not an accident. He knows what he's doing. I really hate the stun here, by the way. That's just horrible. And I think I won't be able to prevent this touchdown. It's not looking very likely. That works. So where are you pushing me, buddy? Up there. Can I? Ooh, I most definitely can. Maybe? So if you're not I think he might have made a mistake assuming I can make it work, because if I... Wait, so... We need to block here. And not follow. Push him down there. Next, we need to do the skink block, which is now a 2 dice because of the 2 assists, and that will free up the Crocs to blitz the ball carrier. Oh, I like this. Please let it work. A push is good enough, but I do need to move out of the way and follow with the skink, otherwise I won't have the clear shot with the Crocs. Oh, I like this. Please let it work. Yes, awesome. Oh, that is so nice. We need to follow that. Still no injuries or ammo breaks. Oh, really? Come on. That's mean. And unnecessary. So can I get Shogath next to him? Potentially. Not sure I'm too happy about that. Oof. It's so many dodges. I do have an alternative option, but it might be worse. But I think I'm willing to try. Now I have a 1 dice against the ogre. Down goes the ogre. And yeah, we need to follow. I still can't let the ogre run around like that. Okay, so we'll go to here. No dodge reroll needed yet, which is good. I need to think. Yeah, go there, because he can't cover all of them up, but I don't do any more. He will get the free block here. He might just... But I do have Prehensile Tail here now as well, which is really good in terms of dodging. He might have all the assists that he needs already to remove me, unfortunately. Yeah, he could blitz with the thrower, which means, no, this is not an assist yet. So I don't know. Oh, nice, just a push. He will follow that, though, to keep Olkoth occupied. There it is. Oh, this match is so close. And I still think I'm in, arguably, a lot worse position. Okay, we'll still go to here. Just to force him to go this way, if possible. Oh. Ah, I'm sticking around. And now he doesn't have a good block anymore. So he needs to blitz. He will do that with his lineman. Needed to move the thrower out of the way first. Oh, no, yeah, well, he actually has because of the guard here. So, no, it's strength 2. So how is he going to do that? Both down. Works. Ah, okay, I think I know. He's going to blitz with his blitzer. And then move away. Yeah, he's shutting me out. Yep, that works. Okay, I think now we're officially done. I probably can't save that anymore. Question is he going to try and score? Because if he isn't, I'm going to go for a 1 dice blitz. And force the score on him, maybe. Well, actually, I might not. He's thinking about it. Because what I can do is dodge Twitchy to here. And then blitz with Shogath, who has block himself, so there's... Oh, no, yeah. Oh, wow, he goes for a foul. Not the worst choice, but it might be risky. Okay, nothing happens, so that's good for me. It does force me to do an additional dodge there, which I'm not a fan of. But what the hell am I supposed to do? So as much as I don't like to, I kind of need to do this block first. Well, I didn't actually need to, but I want to free up the... skink. Although now, because I didn't knock him down, I can't do too much with him. I can get him to there. For the next turn. Let's see, so that is our assist. And here comes the blitz. Let's see if we can make the dodges work to begin with. We can. 1 dice blitz. I need to reroll. No! Ah! That's no good. A push... maybe a push would have been good enough because of the sidestep. I think I might have been too greedy there. But I wanted the injury. Or not the injury, the knockdown. Yeah, that wasn't good. So I kind of need a turnover here. And he will get a shot at Twitchy now, which I really don't like. Question is, does he want to score? He might want to stall this out to a draw, because I would still have 3 turns left. And that might give me the option to score and win. And he might not want to risk that, so... It could be that he's just going to block me now and then start fouling again. Which I would really hate. But, oh well. Oh yeah, he's definitely going to stall this. He will push me. He won't take the both down. He does, okay. I assumed he wanted to push me here and then push me out. Didn't. That's a surprise. Still think he's not going to score. Yeah, now he has the 2 dice right there. Okay, he wants to do that with the blitzer. Is he going to score? He is not setting up a defense right now. He's just going for maximum blocks that he can do safely. But it might be that he will score after all. Yep, he does. Okay. And I'm going to congratulate him even though he didn't write anything so far. It's fine. He might still win this, by the way. I hope that I will, but we'll see. Okay, at least 1 skin comes back. Still not good. Failing 5 KO rolls out of 8, I think. Something along those lines. 4, 5, 7. 5 out of 7. That's the word, so it's pretty bad. And we've got an injured Saurus and Luke through there, so... Yeah, not my favorite thing to happen right now. So... How do I do this? Not easily. That's probably the answer. Okay, so let me consider some stuff here. If we do this and that, I can put 1 Saurus over here in case we need him. And I can also do this and that. I'm going to give up my blocks here. But I think I might want to do that. And then we'll have both of them over here. Because I kind of need to go on one side now, which I don't really like. And I'm hoping for not dealing with a perfect defense, because then I can move Olkoth to here. I can blitz this guy away and then move the Skinks through. That would be the general idea there, while I could still do this 2 dice block and then do that block. And still be okay, I guess. And in case the kick goes over here, we do have a little bit of safety. So this is a bit of a risk. And I usually don't like to set up lopsided, which is why I didn't go for it the full way, but let's just hope that it works out. Okay. That scatter is... I can work with, I think. Let's assume that I will fail the pickup. So, move the safety back. And I kind of just need to get this started. And I think I'm going to take the risk here and push him on the first one, because I don't want to be stuck there. I want to be free, which now means I don't get the knockdown. But it puts me a little bit further away from the edge, which is what I want. Do I risk exposing Twitchy? That is the big question. So first things first, I kind of need to put a player there. And let's do this block. This is the semi-safe stuff still, which is why I'm okay with doing it. I'm not going to follow that. So if I do this... I could try for the handoff. Yeah, let's go for that. GFI. Handoff. Okay, all of that worked, which is already more than I expected. I can't score from here, but I can... The question is, do I want to be there or not? Because he can block me in here quite significantly. He can block this. And that, yeah, I kind of can't afford to be there. That knockdown here would have been important. Oh, and I screwed up here. Although, no, this is still a 2 dice. I need to think real quick. Yeah, if I go there, he's going to get the assist and block me. I think that's probably still the best position for me. I can't outrun him. Okay, yeah. We'll stay there. Not ideal, but we'll see. Because of the dodge and the sidestep here, this is probably still the safest spot for him to not get blitzed. Because he needs to get 2 assists here to knock me down. And all those things, basically. Well, I think you know what I mean. Oh boy, this is a problem. Yep, there it comes. And he's probably just going to blitz Shogath. And I'm now counting on the fact that I will get the... Oh, he does get the knockdown. So he will get a blitz. Oh no. Yep, setting up the safety first. Good call. That's not good. That's a 2 dice blitzed against... What? 1, 2... He could have gotten in there. Why didn't he? Yeah, there. Not a fan. Oh, down he goes, but he does have a reroll. He's just forcing me to dodge a lot, and I will do those dodges. That's the problem. Because I really can't avoid them. Even brings in this guy. And now I have to wait and see. Oh, wow, he's really going all out here now. And he will do the one dice block as well, I assume. There it is. And down he goes. That's actually not good. So now I need to think. If I blitz... yeah, he stands up. Doesn't do anything else. If I blitz here, chain push. Okay, I can't push myself forward more. I think. Let's push. Nah, that will leave him back there, but he won't go further up the pitch. As much as I hate this, I think I kind of have to go through the dodge torture and just hope that I make it out alive. So why is that a... Oh yeah, because of the guard. So you just need to stand up. I definitely need to blitz prior to this, though. So this is just a block. Just see, going for the thrower might be good. Yeah, we'll go for the ogre. Finally an injury. A little bit late. But oh well. Still useful. Oh yeah, that makes this still a one dice. Do I want to risk this because it's a block without block? Possibly not. So let's just see if I can screw this up now. Possibly there. Oh wow. So far they're holding. No, double ones. Ah, crap. There it was. And I think it's actually good that these two skinks are still back here. Because that way at least I can set up somewhat of a defense. I also have this Saurus that I can still move. As much as I hate this... Oh, and he goes for the sidestep right away again. Yeah, let's go up there because I want to be close to the ball. As much as it is... Okay, I'm stunned. Okay. Oh, boy. We'll have to wait and see what happens here now. The problem is he can give himself an assist here, push this guy, and then serve him. And that would be really bad because it's Underbite, who we kind of need and love. Oh boy, it stays close until... But it is his last turn, so he can't win anymore, and he just needs to focus on preventing me from scoring, which is still possible. So he probably just needs to get a lot of tackles. Yeah, that was the end of the roll, fouling me, but he could have protected the ball more before. Okay, so now scoring for me is basically impossible. I should have moved these guys up because I missed that he couldn't do anything anymore. For one, I forgot about him because I was all the way up here and just didn't see him. Doesn't go for the serve though. Yeah, I could still score with Underbite. Now I can't anymore. Oh well. So it's a tie. I mean, I screwed some stuff up maybe, and I think still playing basically the entire time down a few players, it's still okay. But I think I held my own here, and it was okay. Didn't catch it. Shame that I won't get the chance to try for a touchdown. So let's see, maybe I can get another injury in there. That would be kind of nice. So I've got the 2 dice against the Crocs, and that sounds so weird. I can't make it a good block, unfortunately. Well, actually I can, so we'll blitz here. Now it's not doable anymore, I think. Yeah, because I don't get the assists. Well, that happens. Not worthy a reroll, of course. So then I still need to do a Mighty Blow block first. Okay. And I will be stupid and take the 1 dice risk. Which is right now, right here. Because I do still have a reroll, and it's good enough. And nothing. So. Yeah, that was very well played. Close one. I like this. Fortunate that he's not the communicative type. I think could have been nice of him to write something, but at least we didn't lose. And we managed to stop his win streak, basically. That should be good enough to get a new Crocs or a new Saurus, shouldn't it? And Twitchy got the MVP. Meh, not really that good. But we will be missing Yaldagorth for the next match, unfortunately. But we can get the new Saurus again, so I will do that, but off camera. So that is where we are going to end the episode for today. I hope you enjoyed this match. I had a lot of fun. It was very much on the I have to think side of games. So if you did, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl 2, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye.